keeping us actively engaged.
Hello, Tooele County School District teachers. This is Superintendent Rogers coming to you live from the district office, and I am really excited about the active engagement video and work that's being done by our dedicated employees. I appreciate working with the Tooele Education Association. Love our relationship and partnership as we strive to provide the best education for our students here in Tooele County School District. There are a lot of great ideas that are coming from you, from our teachers who are on the front lines in the classrooms, and we're excited as we look forward to next year, as we wrap up this year, and as we talk more about how to improve active engagement. So enjoy this video, and thank you for all of your efforts.
My name is Chelsea Miles and I teach 7th grade language arts at Tooele Junior High School. It's really difficult to define what active engagement means right now during distance learning. For me, if that student turns in one discussion question or maybe answers 3 questions on a Google Doc that has 20 questions, I'm considering that actively engaged because they're doing what they can with the support that they have.
Coach Harrison here from Grantsville High School. Active engagement in my weight training class has been kids demonstrating proper lifting technique and form and how to properly spot lifts. And then we've had group conversations in the group chat on Canvas.
Hi, I'm Kelly Thomas from West Elementary, and active engagement is all of my kids doing fun games and learning and having a good time while they're learning.
Hi, I'm Miss Lefevre from Clark and Johnson Junior High School. I teach 7th grade English, including a couple of co-taught classes with Mrs. Nogus. Sometimes this digital learning, this active learning in the online classroom at this time is students trying to fit it in when they can, when the Wi-Fi is actually working, when siblings aren't running around crazy and loud, or you're doing it anyways when your siblings are bugging you and you're trying to take care of them because mom or dad is working from home and not, or maybe they have to go to work and all of a sudden your brothers and sisters are still at home because they're not at school anymore.
Hi, I'm Pam Snyder and I'm a Refocus mentor. Active engagement for me with my students is checking in on them in their classrooms, making sure that they're participating and doing okay.
I'm Valerie Anderson, and active engagement in my classroom during this time looks like students logging on every day and just doing their best.
Hey there, this is Mr. Wilcox. I teach pottery at Tooele High School. I'm sitting in my classroom all alone. In response to the question about active engagement, so my class is probably pretty similar to a lot of other people's classes that are hands-on. Kind of difficult to do some of the work, but I've sent out articles for the students to read and do a summary. So active engagement for me is having those kids respond to those articles, turn them back in, and respond to messages that I send to them, and just staying in contact with me. I think that's probably how the active engagement has worked for my class. Have a good day.
Hello, I'm Miss Draper, a 2nd grade teacher at Copper Canyon Elementary. Active engagement in my classroom looks like phone calls, emails, sending a postcard, dropping off a treat and waving from a distance, and a teacher parade.
Well, active learning in my classroom certainly looks like a lot of dauntless students who have been doing really well on a lot of assignments, and I'm sure they've been learning a lot about digital learning and about the Google Classroom right along with me. So it's important to practice these skills. It's more important than the actual grade itself so that students can be successful when they go on to the next grade.
Hi, I'm Amy Kristen. I'm the literacy instructional coach at West Elementary and Settlement Elementary. Active engagement means learning with your students along the way interactively through our technology.
Hi, it's Glenn Carpenter. Active engagement in my classroom is kids doing their best. The assignments that I'm giving out, I am asking them to do their best and get the gist of the assignment. Most of them are doing quite well. Some I know are working with issues. So I'm just asking them to do their best.
Hey, I'm Ashlyn Drew and I teach special education, active engagement, and my classroom looks like weekly Zoom calls with my students one-on-one.
Active engagement in my classroom looks like students who are responding to questions or class prompts and showing me that they are diligently working on their assignments. Even if those assignments don't get turned in, they're communicating with me. Sometimes the Google Slides aren't quite working or they don't have the right access, but they're letting me know what's going on and I can see their effort. Active engagement also looks like they are playing their games from their partner teacher and matching up their vocabulary, and also participating in class Zoom meetings where we can have that valuable face-to-face time with them.
Hi, I'm Nadia Weiser, 4th grade DLI teacher, and for me active engagement or for my classroom means to use the German language even outside of the school.
It's easy to assume that the student who hasn't done anything all year is not actively engaged when they're submitting very little or nothing on Google Classroom or Canvas. But I don't know the situation that they're dealing with in their classroom setting right now. They might be taking care of younger siblings while their parents are working, and that's keeping them from being actively engaged. They might be dealing with the stress of the fact that their parents have lost their jobs and they don't have food to eat, or they're going to get evicted, and that could be keeping them from being actively engaged. They might be sharing devices with siblings that are also doing distance learning, or they could really just not care about the schoolwork and they could not be doing it. But I don't know that, and I don't know what they're dealing with. And I can't make those assumptions, otherwise I'm grading privilege.
Thanks for helping us and keeping us actively engaged.